Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim. Well, I've been at the house all day. Got my laundry right here. Wow. Come on out. I'll be out of your way in a minute. I've been in the house all day studying camera equipment. All right. I have a prison job. It's called YouTube. It is definitely a prison job. I probably put more out. In fact, I put more hours in a day on this prison job than I ever did in 33 years of working for myself in my advertising, promotional advertising business. I'll guarantee it. Except for the first couple of years when I was working for somebody doing that and learning it before I started it on my own. I was forced to work, I think, 2 3-hour shifts, 2 2-hour shifts, whatever it was. And then in between those two, going out soliciting and selling, we had to meet and have something to eat together and go over what we did on our first shift, our sales and blah, blah, blah. I ended up, being basically all day working for somebody that with what I did. But anyway, that's another story. I have a sure enough prison job, and now I have to invest into my business. And this is not any kind of luxury. I got this iPhone 17. I can take video with it. It does a great job at taking pictures and video. In fact, it does every bit as good a job as anything. The only thing is, it's bigger, and it's really a phone, and it wasn't really made for vlogging. However many people do it. I've been doing it for 7 years almost. But I'm going to have to buy this DJI Osmo 4 action camera. And they got a Black Friday deal. I've been all day talking with AI about what I need to get with it, what I should get, what's best value. And I haven't pulled the trigger yet. I've got it in my cart, but I guess I'm going to, because I actually just purchased for $28. The smallest purchase is the chin mount for the helmet. Now, this is not about making my YouTube channel a motorcycle channel and that's all I'm going to video. No, the whatever you call that thing I'm getting is the Osmo action camera is going to be the camera for what I'm doing right now. Exactly what I'm doing right now. And I'm getting a microphone, the DJI Mic Mini, and that's also going to go in the helmet. And it comes with a selfie stick and the charging case, and you have to get a SanDisk SD card, a little thing like that goes in there, 256 megabyte. All of this runs about $800. I'm picking it up, all of it, for $4 using the God-blessed opportunity of this Black Friday deal and getting some deals. And it's sure enough saving money versus what it was if I'd have done this 30 days ago, which I thought about. And I went through all this crap with the phone, which has proved that the phone deal blows. Wearing it around my neck, I've got to put it on the camera. I got to put it on the helmet, on the chin. And when I look here, that's what you see. When I look there, that's what you see. And, we're going to be here instead of here. It's going to be a little higher. Still going to be kind of looking through. But all my other videos, with the selfie stick on the tripod. I'll have the microphone. It's going to be awesome. And you can put this little microphone in the helmet. It's a mini mic. It's awesome. And it's all Bluetooth. It's all wireless. No lav mics, even though I bought 2 of them for $9 and change. I wonder if I could return them. I bet I could. But I think I'm going to keep them because the other mic system I have, the DJI original mic, two transmitters and a receiver that goes in this phone, I can actually use those lav. I don't know why. I don't need to. So really I could return that. But I'm going to do it, I think. It's going to be my Thanksgiving, birthday, Christmas present and for the business. And it should be able to bring 4K awesome video. I can even, it warms up again, I get in that water. We can take this baby underwater. This is not a phone. This is durable action camera, bang it around, do what you got to do. You got endless kinds of mounts you can wear on your chest, your head. They got thing for your collar, your wrist, I should say. A collar you can wear around your wrist. Everything. And so spending money, this kind of money is, well, I'm really getting a rebate back on a lot of those clothing things that I bought that turned out to be motorcycle pants and boots and stuff. So it was money I would have spent, and the battery that I was going to put in the motorcycle, really, I'm just justifying here, but I think I'm going to do it right now before I go do my laundry. I'm going to go ahead and buy it. All right, breaking news. I didn't pull the trigger yet. You know why? Another blessing. Wait till you hear this. I just have to share it. I see it every time I buy something on Amazon. They want to give you a credit card and it says pay only this much, which is like very little left if you get our credit card, an Amazon Prime, MasterCard, Visa, whatever it is. And so I have a $400 cart and it said $250 is yours towards this purchase instantly, instant approval if you apply for this credit card and you're approved. You'll only pay $153. Now, how can I not buy all of that equipment for $153? I don't need the DJI Osmo 5 Pro, they're calling it. I don't need that. The 4 is awesome. Let's go and apply for it and see what happens. I could already have this laundry done. I'm so excited, and I was very upset. Not upset. I was very worried momentarily. You got to hear this, okay? So $250, take our credit card, our Amazon Prime through Chase Bank. I apply, you'll know in 15 seconds, and 15 seconds goes by, and my heart's beating a little bit. It always does, even though I know it's going to be approved. I've got this many credit cards. My credit is outstanding. I have no debt. I have income. And one thing I got is plenty of credit cards. So I wasn't even concerned. And it comes up and it says, your application is going to need further investigation. And my heart dropped. I was like, what? I was all ready to get this stuff and get $250 free money off. And, when you get that notice, further, we need to, talk about it a little bit longer. You know what that's saying, right? Turn down, baby. TD, turn down. And now I'm not even thinking about the money I'm losing on the deal, that I got to pay $400 now for all that stuff. But I'm like, how could I be turned down? How could I? Look, believe me, you know yourself, if you got good credit, you can get a credit card. All right? So I'm like, darn, man, this is weird. And we're going to send you a letter within 30 days. That means, you know. So I go back, I hit back, and I'm trying to like unwind the deal. Like, cancel my application. I'd have never done this and took a ding on my credit to, to get turned down. That wasn't what I wanted to do. You know, it takes your credit down a little bit when you apply for a loan. And I'm getting ready to, just buy the stuff. Pay the whole thing now. And now it seems like it's a lot more because I lost $250 like that. So I said, well, I still got to buy it. I still got to do this for the business and this prison job. And my phone rings. 888 Chase Bank. I said, that's the bank, because I read it, that I'm applying for. I'll go, wait, hello. And this nice lady told me that, I said, yeah, I was, expecting to be approved immediately like any other time I've applied for a credit card. She says, we're just calling to verify that it was you that, is applying for this. See, the banks today, they've gotten so paranoid. So many scams out there that even though it said no in 15 seconds, my heart missed a beat when I was like, what's wrong with my credit? So she says, no, hang on a minute. We'll get this done. Put me on hold. Less than a minute. Congratulations, you got $1 million credit line. I'm like, great. So that means I got the $250? That's all I care about. I'm not going to use that credit card. And she says, well, hold the phone. I said, well, what do you mean? She said, when you get the card in 2 weeks, thereabout, all your benefits and the money that we're going to give you, the bonus and all that, you can use. Then I go, oh no, really? I said, I would have never have done this. I said, I didn't see it written that way. It basically kind of led me to believe that don't pay this price. You can only owe this much if you take this card. And I said, and these things that I'm buying are Black Friday deals. They're not going to be available in 2 weeks. So I said, I'd have never done that. And she says, well, you can check with your Chase account, in 24 hours and see if it's been loaded. And I'm like, in 24 hours, this thing could be over. They could be sold out of them. It's a pretty good deal I'm getting. Very good deal. A really good deal on one of the components on the microphone. $66 for 2 of them and a receiver. Anyway, you don't know what it is, but I'll tell you later. She goes, well, we could connect you to the, the customer service and see what's the skinny and what they can do. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And so, when I was complaining about customer service last week, this lady goes above and beyond. She come back, I'll bet a minute didn't go by, but it was about a minute. I'm here. I'm still getting them. I'm still waiting for somebody. Just want to let you know. I'm like, okay. I'm like, dang, she's back already. That's customer service. And then about the same amount of time went by, or a little less, and the phone goes off the music to the voices. And I'm like, is she going to say she's still waiting and just following up with me, or what? She goes, thanks for waiting. I've got Ashley on the phone to help you out. And I said, oh, great. Thank you. And Ashley, who's in a different level of understanding the promotions and with Chase Bank, and she was just the person calling to verify that it was me for security, applying for it, and didn't know all the details of these different promotions that the bank might have. But Ashley did. And Ashley says, you're a golden boy. It's already there in your cart. It's already been subtracted from your purchase. Go ahead and hit buy me now, baby. go ahead and hit pay. And I said, okay, thanks. Wished her Thanksgiving. She wished me a happy Thanksgiving. She was a young gal, very, very sweet, very nice, to the point, very helpful. And then I go right to Amazon. I'm so worried about this deal losing out on it. I go to my cart. She said, now just make sure that when you do the manual purchase, that you apply any gift card purchase first. And this is a step you can do. If you've had refunds done that go to an Amazon gift card, you can bypass that and just still pay without ever using your gift card. So I said, yeah, I know about, okay, I'll do that. Didn't even have to do that. Because this was an offer I accepted for this purchase, Amazon and their AI and their awesomeness has already got it all outlined. And there's a big old yellow with a minus $250 off the big time ticket price, leaving me, it actually worked out to a little bit more than $150 because of sales tax. You always forget that part, right? And because it was a big ticket item of a few things, it was about $28 worth of tax. So that, worked it up there, but it was half, less than half of what it would have been. And all I had to do was on my good credit and never use that credit card and get in debt and pay interest to them. And they paid for half of my equipment. So how about that? That's what you call another blessing, and that's what you call crushing it.